Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from notionhub, and in this video, I'll be showing you all the best features of the Infinix Hot 10. By the way, I've already posted a dedicated video for the tips and tricks section where I've talked about many things which I won't be covering in this video. So definitely check out that video as well. Link will be in the description. Now with that said, the most highlighting feature about this phone would start off with its massive battery. This phone sports a 5200 mAh battery and can easily last you for about 2 days if you're a normal user. Next, this phone also sports pretty decent performance. Under the hood, this phone sports a MediaTek Helio G70 processor with Mali G52 GPU with 6GB of LPDDR4 RAM and 128GB of storage. These are the benchmark scores. In terms of performance, it is one of the best phones in this price segment. Next, this phone also sports a pretty impressive display. It has a massive 6.78-inch display with HD+ resolution with a peak brightness of 480 nits. For a gamer, resolution might be an issue, but for a regular user, it's definitely not a problem. Next, this phone also supports fast charging. Unlike most of the phones in this price segment, this phone actually supports fast charging. If you have an 18 watts power adapter lying around, you can completely charge this phone from 0 to 100% in about 2.5 hours. By the way, this phone actually comes with a 10 watts power adapter, so if you want faster charging speeds, you have to buy a power adapter separately. Next, it also has some pretty impressive cameras. On the rear, it has a 16 megapixel primary camera, and for selfies, we get an 8 megapixel camera with f2.0 aperture. These are some sample shots. Next, this phone has an awesome feature called Freezer. Now, just like your real freezer, you can actually freeze applications on this phone. Normally what happens is you install a lot of applications on your phone like EMI calculator, Zomato, food delivery, Zomato, Swiggy, Zepto, whatever. So all these applications are constantly running in the background. You might not use them daily, you might not use them weekly as well, but you want them on your phone. So in this kind of a situation, you can simply freeze all these applications. Once you freeze them, they'll stop running in the background, and whenever you want to use them, you can just go to the freezer, click on the app icon and use them. Once you close the application, once again it will be freezed automatically. It'll save battery and your phone will also run much more smoother. It's definitely an awesome feature and I wish other phones had it too. Next, we can also take photos using the fingerprint sensor. To make it work, you need to first enable this feature in the camera interface, and once you do that, you can just touch the fingerprint scanner to take pictures. Next, we have navigation gestures. Now, by default, you get the 3-button navigation bar, but that's pretty old style. You should definitely try out the navigation gestures. Once you enable it, you can swipe from the bottom of the screen to go home. Swipe and hold for recent apps. You can swipe from the left side or right side to go back a step. You can swipe from the bottom left or bottom right corner diagonally to trigger Google Assistant. And you also get a small bar at the bottom. You can just swipe on it left or right to quickly switch between applications, just like on the iPhone. Besides that, we have more settings related to sensitivity and stuff. Next, we can also answer calls just by using the fingerprint scanner. Like once you enable this feature, whenever you get a call, you can just touch the fingerprint scanner to answer the call. Next, we can also start recording calls using the fingerprint scanner. Like once you enable this feature, when you're on a call, you can just touch the fingerprint scanner to start recording the call. This is definitely a very unique feature that I have not seen on any other phone. Next, we have dark theme. You can access it from the notification toggles or the display settings. Once you enable this feature, theme of all system elements will switch to dark mode, including system applications, Google applications. Look of all these applications will turn to the dark side. Dark theme helps you save some battery and also puts less stress on your eyes in low lighting conditions. Next, we have ultra power saving mode. Now this is very interesting. Once you enable this feature, all the applications running in the background will be killed and you'll have access to only few applications. Once again, this feature can drastically improve your phone's standby time. Maybe you can use this feature when you're really low on battery, like 5% or 10%. Next, we have eye care. Now once you enable this feature, it puts a warm tint on the screen and reduces the blue light. According to research, blue light emitted by the displays can affect your sleep if you're using your smartphone late at night. So I would recommend you to turn it on and in fact automate it to automatically turn on and turn off at night. Next we have music gestures. Once you've enabled this feature, when the display is turned off, basically when your phone is locked, you can swipe left to switch to the previous song, you can swipe right to switch to the next song, you can swipe up to stop the song, and swipe down to play the song. Next we have flip to mute. Once you enable this feature, whenever you get a call, you can just flip your phone to mute the call. It's a super handy feature. Next we have raise to ear. Once you enable this feature, whenever you get a call, you don't need to click any buttons, you just raise the phone to your ear to answer the call. Next we have Phone Master. Now this is like advanced settings for your phone. It has some interesting and advanced features like antivirus scanning, data manager, power saving settings, app lock, auto start management, and so on. Do check out this application for sure. Next we have schedule power on and off. Now this is definitely a very important feature. I would recommend you to schedule your phone to automatically power off and power on every day at least once. Like you can set up your phone to automatically power off and power on, say at early morning in the 7th. If you do this, your phone will definitely perform much smoother. Next we have lift to wake. Once you enable this feature, you can just lift your phone to wake it up. Like normally if you have to wake your phone, you have to double tap it or press the power button. But once you enable this feature, you can just lift your phone to wake it up. Super handy. Next we have tapping wake. Once you enable this feature, you can just double tap the screen to wake it up and double tap the screen to turn off the display. It's a super useful feature and I would recommend you to turn it on. So guys, these are the most important features that you should know about your phone. If I missed out on anything important, do let me know by commenting below this video. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you don't, hit the dislike button. With that said, thanks for watching this video. See you next time.